have a rescue orchid and we need to fix it. So we're gonna do that together. Somebody gave me this little orchid and it's been sitting like this for a couple weeks. And she needs some help. I know, Tweety Bee. I feel bad for the little friend. It's got some really floppy leaves on it, the poor flower stem, but it is putting on some new leaves, and so that does give me a little bit of hope. So maybe we can help it. If the roots are black like this and not a silvery green or green, they are not healthy roots. And the best way to see is to wet down the entire root ball. So we're gonna go do that real quick. Just as I suspected here, like we really don't have very many viable roots on here. So we're gonna do some hefty trimming on this thing. Okay, we're gonna remove this and then we're just gonna get this flower stem out of the way. It is no longer viable. Oh, careful. All right. Just like that. Get all this carnage out of the way. Poor thing. And then we're left with this. So we're gonna go ahead and fill up a clear plastic container. You don't want it to be too awful big, but a decently sized one. You want it to have a lot of holes in it so that way you can really soak the orchid and the bark that you use to make sure it's adequately moist, and then it's free draining, because you never want your orchid to really sit in water unless it's a water cultured orchid, and I really don't like water culturing my orchids. You try to say that 5 times fast, dang. I'm pretty sure this is a Phalaenopsis orchid, so we're going to use this Better Grow Special Orchid potting mix, and we're going to fill up the container a little bit. Just going to kind of reach out and put some of this in there, and then we're going to try to be gentle with these roots as we sort of get our little friend in there. We want to try and get as many roots in there as possible. There we go. And kind of put a little bit of that bark around and in between, because you want the orchid to think it's actually growing up a tree, because that's what they do. They grow in the crooks of trees. All right, kind of like that. Nothing fancy, nothing too difficult. And now we just hope for the best. We'll just stick it up here under the grow lights with my other orchids. Look at this one, it's blooming. I actually forgot this orchid was yellow. It's been so long since it was blooming.